Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I just finished a journal using the old Secret of the Old Clock Nancy Drew book. Alright, just before you say anything, I've already been told 3 times that I covered up this title, which I'm well aware of, but I wanted to just make sure that this was on here really well, and I just felt like I needed to come into it, the cover a little bit, but of course next time I won't do that. So I do want to make some for an upcoming sale that we're having in May at my friend's wedding barn venue. It's called the Vintage Farm Market in Beldenville, Wisconsin, and it's a really good sale. I love it. There's so much going on. It's so much fun. I'll put a link down below. And anyways, the kind of binding I used is from Ruby and Pearl. I think it's Ruby and Pearl LC. I'll put that link down below too. But what she does is she makes the signature and then punches a hole in the top and the bottom, runs binding or lace or whatever through. And after she does this to the covers, she uses lace usually. Then she ties this binding part, which is here, ties it around the back, and it's pretty sturdy. Next time, I'm going to finish this, decorating and everything before I bind it, because it's, what do they call them now? Alligators, which is, just a excuse for not doing it right. But anyways, I'd rather have this thicker. So, errors aside, I love how it turned out. I love Nancy Drew books. And it was really fun. Okay, and I've got stamps and stuff I'll show that I use. Also, I pulled some images off the internet, and those are the silhouettes, this one, and that ex libris, or book plate, whatever you want to call it, and made stickers out of them. So that was fun. These I used old sticker paper from Silhouette, and there's not even any minute stickiness to them. But I still can just glue the back and slap them down. So that's what that little pocket's for. Alright, here we go. I also put this on the inside. Ruby and Pearl doesn't do that, but I didn't like the idea of seeing this stuff back here, so I just covered that up. There's one of my ex libris that I glued down. I kind of grunged it up too. So here we go. There's your first page. I just use a lot of different papers. This is an old Get Well card. This is from Cut and Paste, but I remember, the book started in 1930, so that's about what the cards would have looked like, and the planes. So I found that from Cut and Paste paper. I made these out of the Sizzix file folder die, which has a tab on it, but I cut it out for the top secret folders, and then that's a stamp. And just some papers for a little notebook. That's the Your Creative Studio floral stamp that came with the new kit. And just some old payroll or whatever. This is from a Emily Post etiquette book, like an old one, because Nancy Drew was very well-bred, I should say. Here's one of my stickers. And then I cut out letters from a 1970 Life magazine and came up with Girl Sleuth. So you can keep notes here. I put just a line from the book because she loved her father so much. And he did help her a lot, just for with law stuff in the stories. That's just some index cards. Just got to keep those out so I don't forget they're in there. There's some Dollar Tree paper, a couple of my last round of index cards. Another piece from the cut and paste. And then that's from the 1970 Life magazine. Just happened to have that. This is from a magazine. Well, it's actually a book. Here's part of the cover. I found this a few years ago at a library sale. And it's about the Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew and kind of the whole history of the sleuth teenage book writing. So it's kind of fun. And I found this out of there also. This was part of the book. Like, I cut it all up. And then this is the spine from this book. And then I made a little charm dangle. Here's some of the wallpaper that I just showed in a recent video, as is this. But the paper I printed it on I don't like. It's a linen paper, but it didn't pull the color very well. And then here's timesheet, time clock thingy. Now you punch your time. Got those from Miss Yoli a long time ago. And then this is a little Tuckspot. It's just a flashlight from this book. So you can put something in there. Here's an envelope. This stamp is awesome. I love it. It's an old Stampin' Up stamp. I don't know if there's a number here. Just journaling. And you still can find it, but it's a great stamp. And there's one of my stickers. And then just some money, or actually a receipt. And then she was into ballet. I can't remember which book they tell that, a couple of them. So I just stamped that out for her. And then receipts. This stamp is this old stamp from my old, I got them from my old workplace. Publishing company. They had boxes of these. And I got this from it. And then Scrubby brought some home too once from his company that I think they were having a garage sale. And those are the other ones that I have used. And here's clues. So I can bullet point clues. Here's from a shorthand book. Part of that etiquette. There's the file folder die. The secret will. That was in this book. The Secret of the Old Clock. There's that stamp again. An old ledger. Statement. This is just all ephemera from my stash. And this is one from that Bill got at his work. So that's pretty cool. Record of cancellation. And then I was going to type or cut out the usual suspects, but I thought that's enough suspects. It's getting kind of tired of cutting letters. And then here's an envelope. I have something on the back, and I brought it upstairs. I can't remember what it was, because I want to copy it. And then there's Nancy and Ned. Pretend. This is from Cut and Paste, as is that. But I just put that in there for kind of a fun, colory kind of thing. And a tag using an old ledger paper. Cut and paste again. And then just some stamps from my stash, as are these. I think that's Teresa Collins. Or Heidi's. No, I think it's Teresa Collins. Heidi Swaps is more artsy. Noteworthy. This is the good stuff and things to do. Got a lot of stuff going on. The old telephone die from Sizzix. And just one of the pages and artwork from the book. It's just a shoe from my latest Montgomery Ward catalog. because she always wore kind of a loafer. So I thought that would be fun for a tuck spot. I just glued it onto file folder paper and then cut her out. Another tag. Another ballerina. And I've got to put something in here. That's the get well card, and I want to just cover that up. You can leave it too. And that's it. And then I got a library pocket. And this stamp is this one. And that's Smash. I don't know. I doubt if you can find it, but it's any kind of year, month, date stamp. And then I don't think I showed that one. That one was from Scrubby. This is a vintage number stamp. And right when I started to use it, every time I tried to use one of them, they'd split. So I had to glue it with E6000. They're fine. But you can see that that's a little loose. But it still stamps just fine. But that's just an old Ron stamp. Pullman. And this is in my index series coming up, but I made little library card, I like card catalog cards, and that's The Secret of the Old Clock, Volume 1, and just kind of a synopsis. But that's in an upcoming index card idea for my series. So I hope you enjoyed this. It was so much fun to make. It's just really nostalgic for me because I can just see myself huddled in my little closet at home, cuddled up and reading a Nancy Drew book. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, just leave them down below and I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.